The attendant that escorted them inside leaves them to wait in an area near the courtyard. Shu stares out at the well-kept landscape. We skipped a line there, didn't we? It sort of feels like I'm in a whole different world now. I'm probably in way over my head. A whole different world. There's a song in that, I swear. Oh, you're here. What do you mean, you're here? Yes, we had to go through security. You can't now play the, oh, well, lol. Didn't know you were here. I just normally walk the premises of my very heavily guarded building. After a few moments, Toshimasa finds them. I appreciate you taking the time to come, Natsume. If you'll follow me in here, I'd like to talk to you first. Shu tenses a little, seeing his opportunity to look around and investigate at last. What about Shu? I'm fine waiting out here, Natsume. You're going to die. You're being left alone in a weird house. You won't be alone long. I'd just like to talk to Natsume first, since he was Yuki's roommate after all. Makes sense to me, really, it's no problem. Natsume shoots another one of his signature kicked puppy looks at Shu, but nonetheless allows himself to be led away. Okay, so this is where we create a memento. We don't go sneaking around. We create a memento so we can come back here in stealth mode later on, active mode, nick something. Please, please don't start sneaking around. Shu waits until he can hear the two talking behind the closed door, though he can't actually hear what they're saying. I've got a few minutes to look around for clues, better move. Oh shit. Oh, we're so fucked. Shu walks down a seemingly endless set of hallways looking for any sort of markers that will tell him this is where Yukinari's backpack is, but naturally things are not that easy. Am I even going to be able to find my way back to that first room? Everything looks the same here. He begins to regret not asking for directions or being more transparent. But what am I to do? Just waltz up to someone and be like, hey, can you give me that backpack that was at the crime scene so I can have a look? Very poorly thought through. All he has to do is just create a memento. A pen and paper if you thought you were going to do this. Pen and paper, this memento is this date, okay? Awesome. The memory's linked to this. We come back in stealth mode. Far less risky. Just as he's thinking this, he hears the sound of someone approaching. Oh, crap. He quickly ducks into one of the adjoining hallways behind a rather conveniently shaped lamp. Lamp? What is this, Metal Gear Solid? As the person draws closer, she peeks out just a little and sees a familiar face. And we helped him. What heroes. Hey, that's the kid I met before. What's he doing here? He notices the resemblance at last and things click into place. He must be related to Yukinari. Just how big is his family anyway? How big is his family? There are 3 kids! You're one of 3 brothers and they had another sister. I mean, you can't judge someone for having 3 siblings, Shu. That's not how this works. Stop him. He trusts us. I can't keep hiding like this. I have no idea where anything is. I'm just wasting time. I might as well ask. The worst thing that could happen is they kick me out. Shu steps out from the hallway and inadvertently startles the boy. What the? It's the fake Esper. What are you doing in my house? That's Mr. Fake Esper to you, kid, and it turns out you and I have a mutual friend. What are you talking about? Toshimasa asked me to come here today. He's talking to my brother right now. What? Oh, you're one of the Mamma Mia brothers. I heard that you would be here today. This kid's clever. He's got it. I should have known someone as weird as you would have been friends with Toshimasa. Toshimasa? Yukinari. He was my brother. Oh, they're referring to the other one. That means younger or older They're both older brothers. Why did I question it? Whatever. I see. Well, nice to meet you again. I'm Shu. Tomochika? I think Tomochika. So, if you're going to talk to Toshimasa, what are you doing out here? His room's on the other side. Shu decides to go for a half-truth. He wanted to talk to my older brother first, but they took too long, so I started wandering. You can get in trouble for sticking your nose in places you're not supposed to, you know, especially around here. Haven't gone into any of the rooms or anything. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I see. If I don't act fast, he'll probably take me back to his brother. Actually, to be honest, I'm looking for something. Do you think you could help me out? Oh, we're so screwed! I thought the reason I revealed myself is because I thought he was going to spot us if we didn't. At least someone knows we've been around. Did you lose something? You could say that. Actually, a while back, I lent Yukinari something. It was a present from my brother. Okay. This is the first thing that Shu sort of made up in his mind, which doesn't immediately make me want to sort of cry a little inside, I guess. You can see that the word brother has an effect on Tomochika. I feel bad for lying to him, but well, it's for a good reason. And you think it's somewhere? Here. He promised he'd give it back to me, and all of his stuff was moved here after what happened, so... It's really important. If you can help me out, I really owe you one. Wait here for a bit. Shu nods and Tomochika disappears into the hallway. A few minutes later, he returns with Yukinari's backpack. Shu has to fight against his knee-jerk instinct to fist bump in triumph. Don't do that, it's gonna look weird. Hey, this is my dead brother's backpack. Gah! You see what I mean? Not an appropriate reaction at all. Since you helped me out and it's something important to you, I want to help, but the best I could do is get Yukinari's backpack out of storage. I hope what you're looking for is in here. Exactly what I need. Thanks. Hurry and look, I'd be in big trouble if anyone found out I took this from the storage room. Tomochika's eyes start darting around nervously. Right. Since he's not really paying attention, I'll just grab whatever I can. She opens the backpack and peers inside. There's a handful of miscellaneous items. I wonder if this game you could just let someone die. Just say fuck it and leave them to die. I'm not going to, but I'm wondering if you could. Yeah, question for the devs, I guess. I'm not sure what I can use and I don't have... Yeah, okay, we've done that. Right, we have keys, a photo, and a seashell. I don't think we want the keys. We definitely want photos. The photo's all blurry, but I think it's of Yukinari and his brothers. Yes. Where does it go to? In slot 3? It didn't even tell me to rub over something. Seashell next. It's a seashell. What the heck? Yep. Okay. Yep, we'll delete a memento for this. What don't we need? We should have kept one memory from everything, really. Pamphlet, I guess? Don't need that. This is fairly pointless. That's our side thing. We don't need that. Seashell. And keys. We're just going to do everything. It says keys. Yes, you should. And then we're going to get rid of... That's probably the most pointless. Done. I think I got everything. I'd better give the back now. Got it. Thanks for helping me out. So it was in there? Yeah, thank goodness I found it. There you are. Shu hears his brother before he sees him. Tomochika takes this time to leave, presumably to put the backpack back into the storeroom. Thanks for being such a good friend to Yukinari. You're welcome. You have no idea just how much of a lie and how true that is. We weren't close. I've lied to you to get access to a backpack I shouldn't have to save his life. So, yeah, take it how you do it. The kid is gone, but before Shu can reply. What are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you. Sorry, Natsume, I was just wandering around trying to find the bathroom. Oh, really? You should have just asked. I think that's Tomos. I've already forgot his name. Tomo Hashi? He'll appear soon, it's fine. It's okay, I found it eventually. You done talking to him? Yeah, so it's your turn. Got it. Toshimasa, close enough. After talking to Toshimasa briefly about Yukinari and what Shu knew about him, he and Natsume returned to the dorms together. I don't know how many days in the future that is. It's in the future. Though Shu wanted to save Yukinari right away after returning to the Hosokawa estate, it hadn't worked out. It never does! We, for whatever reason, always take forever. For, like, no good reason. I got roped into running errands for... Don't know who that is? Chiaki? And then I didn't have any time to myself. But today I'll do it. So fucking lackadaisical. After school lets out, Shu returns to the dorms with Chiaki and Masaharu. Just as he's about to go up to his room though, Masaharu stops him. Wait, Shu. What is it? You didn't think I wouldn't notice, did you? Notice what? Your final exam scores. You think that's gonna fly with Mum and Dad? You didn't tell them, did you? You know if we told them, they'd just hold me and Natsume responsible. Of course we didn't tell them. Oh, thanks. But you're gonna have to start studying to make up for it. I'll never hear the end of it if you do this badly in the spring. I have plans. Cancel them. Masaharu... I completely get from where Masaharu is coming from. We're just being a dick again. Well, look, I'd love to get good scores and impress family and not put so much pressure on you two. However, I don't deem it worth my time, so I'm just going to go out anyway. Do you see how that might sound? I'm not listening to any complaints. Whatever you've got on, finish it up as fast as you can. It's 6 o'clock, we're hitting the books. That doesn't give me much time at all, but I doubt Masaharu will budge on this. Fine, you could probably squeeze another half hour out of him, but it doesn't really matter. After changing out of his uniform, Shu decides it's time to get down to business. I have about 2 hours of time before I have to go study with Masaharu. I should try and do all I can before then. Do nothing. Nah, fuck him. He can stay dead. There must be an option for just leaving everyone to die, right? Just not picking up the required things or just not changing them. Right, anyway, we're not going to be that guy. We're going to go stealth into this. 3 to 4 p.m. on the 5th. I think this is way previously. But whatever. Let's go look. As Shu warps into the convenience store, he squints at the scene before him. Yukinari is standing inside, browsing while looking thoughtful. Meanwhile, Tomochika is lurking outside hesitantly. This looks familiar. A security getting anxious on him. Shu can't help but be reminded of when he came here to save his brother. Tomochika takes a deep breath before heading inside. He lingers at the front of the store for a little while before making his way to the aisle where Yukinari is standing. Oh, it's you. I completely forget. They're both called Tomo something, or they both start with To, and my understanding of the Japanese sort of names is mildly racist, because they just all blend into each other. So, oh, brother, what a coincidence. Yukinari looks away from the store shelf a little surprised. Chika? He reaches down and ruffles his younger brother's hair. You cannot ruffle that down. That looks like it's been tied down with grease and gel and mousse. Tomochika squirms away from his older brother's hand, but he looks far from annoyed. What are you doing here? This is a bit out of the way for you, isn't it? No, I just felt like coming here, that's all. I see. The two fall into silence, with Yukinari continuing his browsing. This is so awkward to watch. Tomochika stares at a certain set of keychains an aisle over, and Shu recognizes a bright red one immediately. That's the keychain I helped find him the other day. Helped him find, not find him. That's a different story altogether. See something you want? Yeah, these two. He points at the red character keychain and a blue next to it. They're my favorite characters from Inazumu Tsubasa. So why the long face? I only have enough money for one, but I want both. Yukinari shrugs his shoulders, so save up and come back next week. It's limited edition, it might be gone by the time I come back. You should have done better saving up your allowance then. You only have yourself to blame. I can't decide who's being the dick here. Maybe both of them. You and Toshi are such avid collectors. It's not as if you'll die if you don't have both keychains, right? Tomochika grumbles something unhappily. What was that? I said that's rich coming from you, brother. What about your bossa nova record collection? Whoa, it feels like the whole place has dropped in temperature a couple degrees. I have an idea. How about I buy the blue key? His name is Jury. How the hell is he supposed to know that? Don't snap at him because he doesn't know the name of your fucking favourite anime series. Jesus. I'll buy Jury. I don't want you to buy it for me. Who said I'd buy it for you? I'll hold on to it and sell it to you later when you have more money. Oh, well, in the meantime, it looks like we'll have matching keychains. Tomochika's eyes practically sparkles when he hears this. Okay, that sounds great. I might charge you some interest if you keep me waiting too long. That's okay. I love how, being from such a rich family, he just gets close to no money whatsoever. I thought one of the advantages of being rich is not, don't get me wrong, you don't want to spoil them. You don't just want to get, yeah, here, fuck it, have a gold-plated Rolls Royce and 7 iPods, you know? iPods, what is this, 2006? 7 iPhones. But, I mean, come on. They're rich. What are you going to give them? Not enough money to buy 2 keychains a week? Fuck me, that's harsh. Tomochika flies off to pay for the red character keychain while Yukinari buys the other one. It might take me a while to buy it back, but I'll save up money as fast as I can. But you might have to wait, okay, brother? Take your time, Chika. I'll keep it safe for you. Okay. Some would say cute. I say weird. A waste of a time machine slot. Once they get out of the store, Tomochika runs off backwards while waving. See you later, brother. Thanks again. Don't go running off into traffic. I'm not stupid, brother. He sticks out his tongue before running away. Once Tomochika is out of sight, Yukinari pulls the keychain out of his plastic bag and appraises it. Then he chuckles to himself and walks away in a different direction from his brother. Shu decides to return to the present shortly thereafter. Yeah, okay. So we learn nothing from that. That was pointless, other than the parents are the most evil fuckers alive. Alright, use a time machine. Seashell. This is far more into the future. Let's do this. This is like 19 days afterwards. Ah, see? This is why we're here. It's why we wanted the seashell so badly. Yukinari is standing at the ticket counter in the front of the aquarium. He's in line, but close to the front of it. Huh? But how much he comes here? I thought he'd have like a season pass or something. Wait, is there even an aquarium season? What, you think certain fishes are just going to die during the autumn and then grow back again? No, of course there's not an aquarium season. Probably not what you meant though. Ticket for one, please. Oh, ticket printer's not working, so take this. A seashell? That's very cute, thank you. After tucking the seashell into his backpack, Yukinari walks inside. Well, that's pretty straightforward, I guess. Guess I just have to stop him before he goes in or something. Now I know why he had that seashell. Shu decides to cut the scene short and return to the present. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you always do this? Why can't you just see what's going to happen? You might be able to see the killer. You've had the chance so many times and you've just gone, nah. Like, oh, god damn it, Shu. Whatever. And then we need the last one, right? Which is that one. Well into the past. Probably don't need this one, but we're going to go there anyway. Shu finds himself inside the dormitory lobby some meters away from the door. He decides to sit on the couch to watch what's going on. Wait. Is this the dorms? It is. What are they doing here? Huh. Toshi, is the company really alright without you around? This is what you say to a brother who especially sets aside time to see you. I'm a little surprised he's dragged you into this too, Chika. It's not like that, I just didn't have anything else to do. This little guy kept pestering me. When are we going to see Yukinari? Over and over. Toshimasa is cut off by Tomochika, kicking him in the shin. Ouch! You're not busy, are you? No, I'm alright. He shakes his head as he watches over Toshimasa, clutching his leg and howling in pain. So where are we going? Toshi just wants to take a group picture. We don't have to go far. There are a number of those in the house, aren't there? But not a recent one. I cannot see why the age of the photo should matter. So people really do believe you have grey hair at 17 years old. That's probably a good reason. He just got moved into a bigger office and he wants something to put on his desk, apparently. As if anticipating Yukinari's next question, Tomochika continues. Something special, he said. Putting your Brocon on display now, are you? I don't know what that means. I'm putting the picture frame right next to my prized Kulala figure. In an office? I'll presume you're all joking. Well, alright, that seems like an rather easy request to grant. I expected you to tease him more before giving in. I do that so often that it's lost its charm. He's just too gullible, it isn't any fun. Now you're teasing him by calling him gullible. I know what you mean. He's not taking the bait at all. You're gonna have to stop, unfortunately. It's gone beyond that. You two do realise that I'm standing right here, don't you? Probably not. This seems awfully familiar for some reason. Ignoring Toshimasa's grumbling, the two younger brothers head outside, so he has no choice but to follow. Shu goes along with them invisibly. And he still had a picture of it in his backpack? Huh. They quickly arrive at the park and the three brothers spend a few minutes discussing various poses before deciding on something casual. Poses. Generally my pose is just something along the lines of, hey, look how cool I am, sarcastically, or, you know, the V sign. Not peace, the other way around, the British meaning for it. And I use the term British correctly in that sense. I don't think I can hold a serious expression or pose for too long, honestly. I'm worried about whether Chika will show up properly in the photo. What? This earns him another kick, this time to the back of the knee. Fuck me, if every time I tease someone I was kicked for it, I'd have no legs left. I'm not that short. Ouch, Chica. Don't they teach you in your martial arts class not to use them on regular people? You're an ex-judo champion, Toshi. Thank God Chiaki doesn't know martial arts, though it's still smart when he backhands me for making fun of him sometimes. God. Oh, all aboard the fun train of teasing here. Shu can't help rubbing his knee, feeling a sort of phantom pain. Toshimasa puts his camera on top of a public mailbox and sets it on a self-timer. Okay, now get into position. However, the camera goes off while they're still trying to pose themselves. Why didn't you set the timer all right? This is as much as it'll go. We don't need a whole 30 seconds, do we? Holy shit. What are they doing? How much clothes are they taking off? 30 seconds? Don't they make this be another sort of incest weird thing? Clearly we do. Go hit the button again, Toshimasa. After multiple attempts, however, they get nowhere. Well, these photos are coming out too blurry. The autofocus isn't working right. You two, you should do a better job tinkering with the settings. I'm doing the best I can. I'm no photographer. Photographer? All you need to do is set the whatever. You're always taking pictures of your figures, though. This, that, and the different other things. This and that are different things. There we are. We got that sentence right eventually. Hey, haven't we given this enough tries? I'm getting bored and my cheeks hurt from all this forced smiling. It's not like you really need a photo, right? Look, I really do want a new photo for my desk, but more than that, I wanted to spend time with both of you today, that's all. Why, are you going somewhere? Well, no, but then what is your hurry? We're not going anywhere. Okay, I get the point of this scene. I get it. But Yukinori, since you live in the dorms, we hardly ever get to see you. You're exaggerating. I was just back home on... When was that again? It was so long that you forgot. No, Yukinori's memories is naturally poor. Ah, now you're teasing him. In any case, it was recent. The older we get, the less chances we'll have to spend time together, especially if we're sent every which way by the Hosokawa family heads. Yukinori shrugs, clearly not touched. People can always make time to see each other if they really want to. Is that a backhanded way of saying I really don't want to see either of you? Yeah, only if they actually want to. What was that? Nothing. The tension leaves them all silent. After a few more tries with the camera, the photos still come out blurry, so Toshimasa calls it a day. The three of them part ways, with Toshimasa and Tomochika both looking regretful. After making sure Yukinori returns to the dorm safely, Shu raps back to the present. Raps? Warps? Raps is something, oh man, I'm misreading so many words, it's shocking. Right, so we have 2 hours of time to spare. I know where I'm going. And we'll do that next episode. So, that's right, it's a cliffhanger. Will he die? He probably won't die. But will he die? Gotta keep up the tension. Find out next episode on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball. Just come in with the outro.